Yes, gang, what is going on? Good evening. Look at the barnet, boys. I've had a bit of a haircut. It looks a bit weird right now, so I had a bowl cut around it, but it looks better from different angles, and it will get better. Trust your boy, I've gone shorter, just fancied it, a little bit of a change. It will look better, trust. Anyway, I'm going to do a full day of eating, but it is actually currently 6:16 in the evening right now. So I could do tonight's full day of eating, because all I've had today is 6 eggs, so you can get, you can gauge that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to film the full day of eating tomorrow, rather than doing the rest of today. But I wanted to show you this meal because I'm not going to have this meal tomorrow, and I just picked it up from the supermarket and I thought this is too good to not show you guys on the tubes. So let me show you right now what we're rushing up. I literally cannot wait to tuck in. You lot know I am literally obsessed with single ingredient foods. Single ingredient foods are absolutely king, all right? For getting results and just overall generally feeling 100 times better. So we've got some asparagus right there. We've got some tomatoes. I hate tomatoes, but I cook them and they taste good, and I've just cooked them alongside that bit of fish in there. And then I've got 130 grams of avocado. All plain. I've put some salt on the fish and some pepper. They're all plain. And then we've got some rice going on here. Honestly, guys, I cannot tell you, like, since... I obviously knew it back in the day, but if I was, like, obsessed with it like I am now when I was playing football, I think my career would have lasted a lot longer. Genuinely. I'm not saying I would have made it, but I could have definitely played for a lot longer. But guys, I cannot express to you guys enough the importance of single ingredient foods. Now, I know you're not going to eat like this all the time. You're not going to eat like this for the rest of your entire life. Neither am I, who preach about it all the time. I will end up having a Five Guys every now and again. I will have a takeaway every now and again. I might even have a Chinese like one day. I don't really like Chinese, so I don't really crave it. So, if I'm out at Ellie's dad's or a family do or whatever and someone gets Chinese, I'll get Chinese, but I'll still try and make it a healthy option because I don't like the way Chinese makes me feel. But what I'm trying to say to you guys, if you ate like this 80 to 85% of the time, you're going to feel fucking amazing. And I can tell you that now. I feel incredible on a day-to-day basis. I'm 32 years of age now, and I probably feel better now than I did when I was like 18, 19. Because when I was 18, 19, I could get away with eating whatever I wanted because I was playing football and whatever. I remember we used to come out of school when I was like 16, and I used to eat a whole pack of digestive biscuits. That shit would not happen to me right now because I don't even eat biscuits anymore. I don't know why, I don't know how I'm like this, but honestly guys, if you take anything away from this video, go and try it for just 1 week. Just give me 1 week of eating no more than 20 different ingredients, right? So get your carb sources, get your fat sources, get your protein sources. In fact, go and check out my Instagram because I just did a post and I put a shopping list on there of exactly what you can go and buy. Go and buy those ingredients and eat nothing else other than those ingredients for an entire week, and let me know how good you feel after that. And this, gang, is exactly why I'm not doing the full day of eating today, because I've already pretty much eaten the food before I thought about picking up the camera again. But I showed you what I was eating earlier. I'll put a picture on the screen right here because I took a photo of it. But honestly, guys, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. So I thought that would be a bonus little recipe for you guys. I'll put the calories and macros on the screen as well. It's super simple to cook. Tastes super nice. Very effective. It's quite a lot of calories. I think 944 calories in the end, but I had like 350 grams of rice and the whole avocado. So if you didn't have that many calories left, you could have like 200 grams of rice and you can have like half an avocado. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow because we may need to go to the shop and get some supplies. So I'll speak to you guys then. Good morning, team. It is now 6:28 in the AMs. Don't worry, I'm not eating chicken. This is for the dog. Sometimes I sprinkle, well, I say sometimes, it's either chicken or it's either cheese, and we try and give him chicken more often. Alright though, than cheese, because obviously chicken's healthier than cheese, so he needs to get his proteins in. But anyway, it's 6:28. Your boys didn't do a full day of eating today. But first things first, I've got to feed the dog, do my teeth, wash my face, do my ice bath, and then we can crack on. However, my first meal is not going to be till about probably 11 o'clock today anyway, so I shall catch up with you guys at the first meal. Here we go. There we go. Good boy. It's now 9:19 in the morning. I've just made myself a whole cafetiere of black coffee. I make it quite weak, but I like the taste. I just like the taste of black coffee, especially the one that I buy. By the way, don't mind that. That's because I picked up Arthur, and he got a muddy footprint on me, so I had to get rid of that. And I've got builders upstairs, which you can probably hear the grinder going. But anyway, black coffee is a bit of a tip of mine actually. That if you're always feeling like you want to eat something or you want to drink something, etc., etc., black coffee, 0 calories, right? I make this super weak. It's not a strong caffeine one. Sometimes you can get decaf one as well. And I'll just have. I think this will make like 2.5 cups of these, and I'll just drink this at around sort of 9 o'clock onwards, 9, 10, 11. And it gives me now a couple of hours where I know I'm going to eat again, all right, or eat my first meal of the day. So this will help you sort of curb those cravings, if you like. I've got a lot of work to crack on with anyway, so I haven't really got time to go and make some food. However, my first meal is going to be super simple, super standard, and you guys can probably guess what it is. Yes, fellas, sorry, I mean, you won't even know, but it's been a long time since we last spoke. It's now actually 12:33 because I had the plumbers and the builders here doing my bathroom, which I'm going to show you guys around actually. I haven't shown you guys, I don't think. I'll do some before and after photos in the corner. It's not quite finished yet, but they were messing around for a little while, so I had to help them out. So, push back the meal a bit, but we've literally just got 6 eggs. So I'm going to eat these 6 eggs, see how I feel. I feel pretty fine. I've just started this cut, so it's really early days, so I've got enough stored up energy to go and train. I'm only going to do back today, maybe a touch of triceps and maybe a bit of rear delts. So I don't think I need to have too many carbs. I might have a rice cake with a bit of peanut butter on after this, but I'll see how I feel. But first up, meal number 1 is 6 hard-boiled eggs. Okay, fellas, I've decided against the rice cake. I don't feel like I need it, boys, so I'm not going to. So I'm just gonna have that much water, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches below the rim. I'm gonna have 1 scoop of this legend. This is a US only flavour, guys. It is pink lemonade, sour patch flavour. Alright, 1 scoop-a-doop. And then this is it pink lemonade? Sorry, strawberry lemonade. And then this is pink lemonade pump. This is in the UK, so you can get this anywhere. And I'm gonna have 2 scoops of that. I always have 2 scoops of pump. And if I have 2 scoops of pump, I always make sure I have that much water. You need to have enough water in this shaker with the pump product for the pump product to actually work as effectively, because it's going to fill your muscles up basically with water, and then it's going to go straight into the muscles. Make sure when you're making the pre-workout and your protein shakes, ice cold water. So mine comes straight from the fridge, so it's pre-chilled. So I don't need any ice, but sometimes I will put ice in it as well, but it tastes a lot better if you do that. Alright, so that's going to be pre-workout. And then I'm going to add ice to this one, even though it does come straight from the fridge as well, because I want it to stay a bit colder for a lot longer. I'm having the new product, by the way, from Ghost, guys. I don't think I've spoken to you guys about this on the YouTube, but this is an intra workout, and this one's called Orange Squeeze. So you guys know Ghost do a flavour called Orange Cream. Orange Squeeze is a little bit different, alright? It's not as... The aftertaste of Orange Cream reminds me of cream soda at the end taste. So cream soda at the end taste and then orange at the same time. But intra-workout is a very good, obviously, drink to have during your workout. So before you may have had BCAAs. So this basically is everything. This is EAAs and it's also hydration. So you're getting double whammy in there to get it in. All right, there's nothing wrong with having an intra drink. In fact, it's probably a recommended thing to do. At the end of the day, when you're training, you are going to be depleting of nutrients. So putting them back in and adding hydration, game changer. So pre, during, and I shall see you guys at the next meal. Code Kieran on anything Ghost saves you 20%, you little legends. I'll tell you what, I'll link all the products that I used below, and also I'll link this jumper as well, because this is a sick hoodie and this did not get enough love, the script hoodie. Alright, so I'll link all the products in the description below.
I am back, bitches. I am back. And what I mean by that is I'm back, people, motivated to the fucking absolute, I don't know, limit. Seriously, like, I just want to get lean, and I'm only going to get lean because I'm going back out to Texas, I think, in about a month. Well, a month yesterday, so less than a month now. So 1 day less than a month, so 30 days potentially. They want me out there for the next shoot, and when it's over the summer shredding period, when there's people there getting fucking lean enough to compete, I want to look good. I don't want to walk around feeling fat, looking fat. I want to look good. And there was a time when I went there and I was 6 weeks out from my show, 8 weeks out from my show anyway, and I did a little 2-3 week mini cut before I went out there before. And the heat over in Houston is different gravy. I'm telling you now. I went over there last week night and I look 10 times better there than I do when I'm here. So, to be honest with you, I just can't wait to get over there and look good. So that's why I'm motivated. I've got a little bit of a goal in my mind, and that's what I wanted to quickly to talk to you guys about here now. I know it's a full day of eating. We are going to go to the supermarket in a minute and get some supplies, but I have not felt like this for months. I've not felt this for like 4, 5, 6 months even, because I just haven't felt like that. I don't know why. Haven't got a goal, I guess. Whereas now I've got that goal. So, for instance, you know, I'm in the process of doing up my my pantry, and 2 seconds, and all the food we've got out is on the table. You know, I've got packets of sweets there, I've got Ellie's cookies and that on the table, and I'm honestly looking at them thinking, I actually don't give a shit. I don't want any of that stuff. Whereas a few months ago, you know, or weeks ago even, I would have been like all over that. I'd have just had it. I'd have had the sweets, I'd have had the cookies and stuff. And I don't eat shit hardly ever, but if I'm not doing anything or training for something, then I'll 9 times out of 10 eat something that I don't really need. Whereas because I'm in that mode again, like I'm in that fucking mode, and this mode, the mode that I'm in now, pisses a lot of people off. I know it does in the industry, because I'm so fucking motivated when I'm in this mode. People can't keep up, and I don't mean that in a big-headed way. I mean that because I'm in the mode and they might not be in the mode. When they're in the mode, they may be on a par as me potentially, but I'm in that fucking mode now where I'm going all out for 4 weeks, and by the end of the 4 weeks, we're gonna look fucking insane. So let's go. Supermarket time. I'll see you guys there.
Right, so we're back, people, from the shops. There's no need to go through everything we've got. You guys saw in the previous clips. Top tip, just make sure you look after your teeth in life in general. Right, I'm going to quickly eat these prawns because I'm starving, so I'm going to eat these prawns, protein here, straight after the gym. And I'm going to take some pills, so vitamin D, zinc and magnesium. I'm also going to take a ghost fish oil. These fish oils are the best. I wish they had them in stock more online. They actually don't have them in stock at the moment, I doubt. Go and check though, because when they restock them, they're not in stock for long, so definitely grab them if they're in stock. Anyway, I'm going to eat this whilst cooking, and I'll show you the next meal. We've got it all going on, so we've got the chicken in there, we've got the mushrooms, we've got the celery. I don't like celery, but when you cook celery, it tastes completely different. You can hardly taste it. We've also got the rice in here, but I don't like frying my asparagus. I like boiling it. So I've just put it in here now to finish off. Last couple of minutes, the rice isn't quite done yet. Maybe like 6 minutes or so. And also when you do that, if you put it in the water, the greens keep the colour. And I'm gonna make like I guess asparagus rice, and then I'm gonna half this and have half for my next meal with the mince I brought probably, and then have half it with this meal. All right. Look at that. That is what you call an unbelievable meal. A couple of those magnesiums, a couple of this zincs, 2 fish oils, and I'll just take 4 of those deep freeze. They're quite small ones, and they're not very big. They're only 1,000 IUs. Right, macros and calories for this bad boy are going to be on the screen anyway. Right, so you don't want too many fats post-training because it slows down the absorption of proteins. However, I've got a little bit there with the avocado, but it's not the end of the world. So this meal is quite a big meal, and my biggest meal of the day is always going to be post-workout. So it's 1,115 calories, would you believe? 29 grams of fats, 106 grams of protein, and 104 grams of carb. So we've got 300 grams of white rice, we've got 80 grams of avocado, mushrooms, asparagus, and the celery. You don't really need to track. Like mushrooms, for instance, 65 calories for 3 cups. I've probably had like less than 3 cups, to be honest with you, in that meal, but you're still going to track it because it's good for macros. Asparagus, 100 grams, 28 calories. So yeah, good meal, decent meal. 300 grams of chicken as well, so quite a lot of chicken, but I want my first meal post-training to be the highest in protein and the highest in carbs. So that's exactly what we're doing. I'll give you guys a taste test. Honestly, don't know how people don't know how to do it or can't do it. That to me tastes absolutely unbelievable. That is my take on chicken, broccoli and rice. A lot of people just have chicken, broccoli and rice, right? But I like asparagus as opposed to broccoli. And the chicken I cooked in mushrooms, which is basically 0 calorie, and you can taste the mushroom through the chicken. It is sensational, absolutely sensational. What a meal. Meal number 3. Good evening, legend. Your boy has got the golf on. The US Open has just started and I am so excited. I literally love golf right now. I'm obsessed with it. I want to play it, but look at the weather, guys. Look at the weather out here today. It's already, I say already, it's been pissing down for ages. What are we now? We're in flipping, what are we? June the 13th today. Where is the sun, people? Where is the sun? Anyway, this meal, I'm not even hungry, guys, and it's actually strange. I don't know why. So this was quite mediocre, if you like. 624 calories, 75 grams protein, 11 fat, and 53 carbohydrates. So I've got 150 grams of white rice, about 50-60 grams of asparagus, about 50 grams of mushrooms, 200 grams of mince, and just some hot sauce and pink Himalayan salt, and that is it. And that is going to be my last meal of the day, but I've still got one little snack which I will show you guys obviously when I eat it. But first, let's dig into this. A quick snap for the IGs, people. And let's go. Box standard, nice plain. You know how I love it, people. You know how I love it. I'm not going to say it again, but that is unbelievable. Absolutely sensational. I'll catch up with you guys at the next meal. I'm going to link this t-shirt down below, like everything else I've worn on this video. Right. Last meal of the day, guys. It's not a meal, it's just a snack, and we are having just 2 rice cakes. Guys, I feel in the zone. I feel so in the zone right now, like motivated, not hungry, already start to see results. I think I started the cut on Monday, it's only Thursday, and already start to feel like I've lost a lot of water weight, looking leaner in the gym. So all in all, it's a very good start, and I've been absolutely bang on it. So total calories for today were 2,470. The goal was 2,450. So obviously when you're scanning things, they can be slightly different, you know, so I'm pretty much bang on with that. Guys, get this peanut butter. Now hear me out. Whole earth, I don't like whole earth peanut butter, but like in the tubs, but when you get it in the squeezy version, one, it's amazing. It tastes completely different to the one that's in the pots. And also, look at that. I've actually got less than 20 grams. I think that's about 6 grams on there, so not quite 10. It just goes further. And then when you're doing your yogurt bowls, you can sprinkle it over the top and it just looks like you've got a lot more. So you get more with each mouthful rather than having one big scoop of peanut butter. Anyway, and then macros have been pretty much all there. So the goal was 170 carb, I've hit 173. Fats, the goal was 90 and I've hit 83, so 7 off that. And then the goal for protein was 240 and I've hit 249. So absolutely pretty much bang on the money there. I can't really complain too much at all. Got a cheeky little back session in earlier, and that is me for the day. So really, really good day. And obviously I'm on my own for the next couple of weeks because Ellie's away. So I've bought a load of food and it's just easier. You know, Ellie's cooking all the time, whereas now I haven't got to worry about that. I can just cook whenever I need. I've already cooked a load of mince up earlier for tomorrow's meals as well. And then I'll cook some chicken tomorrow morning and then prep for the day probably as well. So that's how I'll do things. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed this content. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know you guys absolutely love seeing my full days of eating, just so you guys can get a bit more motivated as well. Because I don't know about you guys, but when I watch other people online eat food, eat good food, do their full days of eating, it makes me want to get back into it as well. So I hope this has made you want to get back into it as well if you've been feeling a little bit less motivated. I hope this gives you the kick up the arse that you need. Let's get unbelievably shredded over these next 4 weeks, the best we can. Guys, remember, if you need help with any of your nutrition or your training, click that first link in the description, and that is my app. That is $29.99 a month. In fact, you know what? The first link in this description is going to be $19.99 a month. I'm going to do you guys a little bit of a deal. Crazy amounts of work has gone into this, the programs, the nutrition. The nutrition is the biggest aspect, and that's what we've put a lot of time and effort into. So we've got hundreds of different meals on there, and obviously, as you guys know, I am very much about my single ingredient foods. So I have actually put a whole section on there which is just a single ingredient meal plan. So if you wanted to choose that option, you can, but if you want to be a bit more, or have a little bit more of a leeway, then they've got other options as well. We have you covered, but for $19.99 a month, guys, you literally cannot lose. Pretty much guaranteed to get results if you join. So make sure you check it out. First link in the description. Join me out today, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Peace.